Have you ever looked at a map or globe and noticed all that blue? That's water, and it covers about 71% of Earth's surface. Most of this water is divided into 5 incredible oceans. Today we're diving in to explore each one, from icy poles to warm tropical waves, and discover what makes every ocean special. So grab your snorkel and imagination, and let's peel back the facts about the 5 oceans of the world. An ocean is a vast body of salt water that surrounds Earth's continents. All the oceans are connected, forming one massive world ocean, but we divide them into 5 parts for study: the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic oceans. But have you ever wondered why ocean water is salty? Ocean water contains tiny bits of salt and minerals that come from rocks on land. When rain falls, it washes those minerals into rivers, and the rivers carry them into the ocean. Over millions of years, the salt builds up. That's why the ocean tastes salty. Can we drink it? Not really. The salt makes ocean water unsafe for humans to drink. We need fresh water, like from lakes and rivers, because our bodies can't handle that much salt. And here's something fun. It's easier to float in salt water than in fresh water. That's because the salt makes the water denser, which helps hold you up. That's why when you swim in the ocean, you might feel like you're floating a little higher than you do in a pool. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean on Earth, covering more area than all the land on the planet combined. It stretches from Asia and Australia to North and South America. At its deepest point, called the Mariana Trench, it plunges about 36,000 feet, nearly 7 miles down. That's the deepest known spot in any ocean on Earth. The water in the Pacific can be warm near the equator and much colder near the poles. Many amazing animals live here, including great white sharks, sea turtles, giant squids, clownfish, and blue whales, the largest animals on Earth. The Pacific is also known for its Ring of Fire, an area where underwater volcanoes and earthquakes can create powerful waves called tsunamis. These waves happen when the ocean floor suddenly moves, pushing water upward and outward across the sea. People love to visit the Pacific for surfing, swimming, snorkeling, and exploring coral reefs. It's full of adventure and beauty. Next, we splash into the Atlantic Ocean, the second largest ocean on Earth. It lies between North and South America on one side, and Europe and Africa on the other, covering about 31 million square miles. Its deepest point, the Puerto Rico Trench, reaches nearly 28,000 feet. The Atlantic is often called the busy ocean because ships and airplanes constantly travel across it, carrying people, food, and goods between continents. Enormous ships called cargo vessels and cruise liners cross the Atlantic every day. These ships are so big that they can carry thousands of containers, cars, or even vacationers at once. The Atlantic is home to dolphins, sea turtles, humpback whales, and colorful coral reefs near the Caribbean. You may have heard of a famous ship called the Titanic. In 1912, it struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean and sank. The freezing water made it hard for people to survive, and that's one reason the story is remembered all around the world. The wreck still rests at the bottom of the Atlantic today. The Indian Ocean is the 3rd largest ocean and the warmest of them all. It touches Africa, Asia, and Australia. Warm water and sunlight make it perfect for sea life like clownfish, manta rays, sea turtles, and sea snakes. It's also home to the Maldives, a group of beautiful islands known for clear blue beaches. Because it's so warm, the Indian Ocean helps shape weather in nearby countries. Winds and water currents from this ocean create monsoons, which bring heavy rains to places like India and Southeast Asia. Many people also enjoy swimming, diving, and sailing here. Fishermen depend on the Indian Ocean every day to provide food for millions of people. Now bundle up, we're heading south to the Southern Ocean, also called the Antarctic Ocean. It circles Antarctica and connects to the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. The water here is freezing cold, sometimes below 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and filled with icebergs, glaciers, and wildlife like penguins, seals, krill, and orcas. The Southern Ocean helps control Earth's temperature by moving cold and warm water around the globe. This ocean is also home to some of the strongest winds and biggest waves on the planet. Scientists often visit this region to study how ice, water, and air work together to affect the world's weather. Finally, we travel to the top of the world, the Arctic Ocean, which surrounds the North Pole. It's the smallest and shallowest ocean, and most of its surface is covered by floating ice, even in summer. It touches North America, Europe, and Asia. The Arctic is home to polar bears, walruses, beluga whales, and narwhals, sometimes called the unicorns of the sea. Though it looks peaceful, the Arctic plays a major role in balancing Earth's climate. Scientists study it closely because it's warming faster than any other ocean on the planet. Have you ever stood at the beach and watched the waves roll in and out? Those waves are caused mostly by the wind. When the wind blows across the surface of the water, it pushes it, creating ripples that grow into waves. Oceans also rise and fall in regular patterns called tides. Tides happen because of the moon's gravity pulling on Earth's water. When the moon is directly over an area, its gravity pulls the water toward it, creating a high tide. When the moon moves away, the water level drops, and that's a low tide. These tides happen every day all around the world. People use the oceans in many ways. We swim, surf, and scuba dive for fun. We fish and gather food from the sea, and giant ships called vessels travel across the oceans to carry supplies, trade goods, and explore new places. Some ships are used for research, helping scientists learn more about our oceans and the animals that live there. The oceans connect countries and cultures, making it possible for people around the world to share food, music, and ideas. The Pacific Ocean is the biggest and deepest. The Atlantic is the busiest and second largest. The Indian Ocean is the warmest. The Southern Ocean circles Antarctica and helps regulate Earth's climate. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest and coldest, surrounding the North Pole. All 5 oceans are connected, creating one giant water world that covers most of our planet. Next time you look at a map, remember, those blue areas aren't just water. They're part of one enormous living system that drives weather, provides food, and sustains life. We truly do live on a blue planet. Thanks for exploring with Orange U Smart Learning. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, peel back the facts, one lesson at a time.